Picture this: you are trapped in a tornado of daily living. With no halt or relaxation in sight, your mind is racing, ideas flooding like a torrent exceeding its bounds. And right in the midst of this inner conflict, a question arises: where can your mind locate a safe haven? Imagine now that you are holding an old map in your hands. Not simply any handbook, but a strong invitation to explore the turbulent seas of modern life and find hidden islands of tranquility inside yourself. Indeed, they are already present. You only have to know where to look for them. We will look at 10 Buddha lessons today. Indeed, those shared over 2,000 years ago. But the most amazing thing is that they are as pertinent as your most recent social media post. The good news is that you don't have to be an expert, guru, or monk to apply them. Curiosity and an open heart are all you need. These lessons are practical skills that can change your life right now, not theoretical concepts. Allow me to tell a tale that embodies these lessons. Ancient Japan's young farmer journeyed 3 days to a Zen temple. Upon arrival, he inquired of the teacher, "How can I find peace given the uncertainties in my life? Lost harvests, debts, and dread of tomorrow?" The instructor grinned and said, "Peace is a perspective to choose, not a destination to get to." This deep knowledge is what I wish to offer you today. Whether you have been meditating for years or are just beginning your spiritual path, it matters not. Every lesson we will cover is like a seed. It may flourish in any environment, even in the midst of traffic or under a demanding work meeting. Consider the last time a seemingly easy circumstance upset your serenity. Perhaps an unexpected message, gridlocked traffic, or a lengthy line. Imagine now that you had a useful instrument to convert annoyance into insight at that time. The lessons we will cover are actual deeds, not far-off notions. For instance, you will discover that 3 seconds of breath observation can be more powerful than many hours of contemplation. You will also find how clear response rather than hasty reaction may change your relationships. Before we plunge into these treasures of knowledge, I would like to send a particular invitation: join our community of those pursuing balance. Subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications will allow you to get unique material and join a group that values inner serenity in a society fixated with externals. Now, click subscribe. Every new video will serve as a soft nudge to begin anew and take a deep breath. Now, breathe deeply with me. How have these lessons traveled over oceans and millennia to find you? How can one statement ease sleepless nights or clarify difficult choices? Beginning with a strong realization, the first lesson teaches that serenity is the bravery to stay present inside chaos, not the lack of it. Let's find this out jointly. Enduring through the ages, a Zen tale still guides calm today. Daily beside the banks of a stormy river, a master renowned for his unwavering serenity meditated. One day, a young disciple came up to him and inquired, "Master, how can you find peace amidst so much noise?" The wise guy responded, "I hear the river, but I don't let its currents carry me away." The quietness is not in the silence outside but in the inner calm. Like this master, Buddha taught us a fundamental lesson: do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate your mind on the present moment. Practicing mindfulness in the now builds an inner bridge to negotiate obstacles without being overrun by them. It does not mean ignoring the world. Picture this: colleagues fighting in a stressful meeting with deadlines approaching fast. Your thoughts begin to wander to old issues or future concerns. You remember the Zen teacher all of a sudden. You wait 3 seconds and then do this: close your eyes or concentrate on a quiet spot rather than panicking. Feel the air coming in from your nose, gently filling your lungs. Imagine every breath taking away a worry as you slowly exhale. Repeatedly done during the day, this straightforward activity teaches the mind to seek solace in the now. It functions before a tough talk, in traffic, or in lines. Breathing is an unseen anchor constantly ready to return you to the moment. Imagine your mind as a river. Some days the river is quiet and you float gently. On some days, storms generate waves that disturb your boat. Presence is about learning to negotiate any tidal, not about controlling the weather. Buddha teaches the skill of rowing with knowledge, he does not guarantee a constantly quiet sea. Give the 3-second workout a shot right now. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and concentrate on the air moving in and out of your body. Did you see how the present time could seem like a secure haven? Should this action speak to you, please comment now. Your story motivates others. Subscribe to the channel to discover more on turning obstacles into routes of inner calm, and remember that Tibet's monasteries tell a tale of a gardener toiling away in a remote valley growing uncommon flowers. A curious stranger once inquired, "What makes your flowers so vivid?" The gardener grinned and said, "I treat every plant as though it were part of me. On chilly evenings, I water their roots and provide encouraging comments." This story emphasizes a fundamental Buddhist teaching: compassion is a daily practice of care for yourself and others, not a sporadic deed. Buddha underlined, "No word should harm, always use words that bring harmony." This lesson addresses translating intention into actual acts, especially under pressure, not only speech. Picture a colleague's error impacting your job. Criticism could be the initial response. But what if, instead, you take a big breath and ask, "How can I assist fix this?" This little change, motivated by Buddha, not only fixes issues but also improves relationships. A 3-step compassion exercise: pause before reacting. When annoyance strikes, silently count to 3. Change your reaction: "How can we fix this together?" Instead of, "This is wrong." Imagine yourself in the other's shoes. Consider, "How would I feel in this circumstance?" Imagine yourself in the other's shoes. Consider how I would feel in this circumstance. Reiterating this all day transforms disputes into chances for relationship. It functions at home, in traffic, or even during online conversations. Compassion is like sowing an unseen garden inside and around you. Every good action, a genuine compliment, a time of self-patience, is a seed. Some sprout fast, others take time, but all develop harmonic roots. Buddha asks you to plant one seed at a time, not to transform the world. The anonymous kindness challenge: for 7 days, carry out a good deed for someone without disclosing your identity. For instance, leave an encouraging comment in a book or pay for the next person's coffee in line. Replace ideas like, "I never do anything right," with, "I'm growing, and that's enough," in a loving inner dialogue. The forgiveness ritual: before bed, write whatever you criticize about yourself on a piece of paper, rip it up, and whisper softly, "I release this today." Attempt the silent kindness challenge right now. Leave a stranger a nice letter and see how it changes your day. Should this action speak to you, please remark, "Garden." Your input helps to support the community. Subscribe to the channel and find out, in future videos, how Buddhist knowledge changes even the most hectic days into chances for development to carry on this path. A Japanese story relates of a mountain trip taken by a traveler with a large stone-filled bag. An old wise man questioned, "Why carry so many stones if they neither feed nor warm you?" The traveler answered, "They are memories of the past and anxieties of the future." The wise man then gave him a bird's feather and remarked, "Lightness comes from what you choose to let go of, not from what you carry." This tale captures a deep lesson from Buddha: you only lose what you cling to. Detachment is not about giving up everything but about deciding to carry only what helps your path. Think about your mind as an unseen rucksack. Within, you could discover old wounds, words that damaged you years ago; stones of the future, worry for unfulfilled events, job loss dread; stones of control, the desire for perfection, the fantasy of influencing others. Buddha says every stone is a decision. You can take them off one at a time. For instance, find a circumstance that has lately left you stuck, maybe an ongoing conflict. Consider, what do I gain by clinging to this bitterness? Imagine putting that stone on the ground. Just stop carrying it. You don't have to dump it far away. Detachment is like cleaning out a messy closet. You save only what is useful, not everything. Letting rid of what no longer serves you, then, does not obliterate your narrative. Rather, it opens room for the fresh. Practical advice: the 7 Days of Lightness Challenge. For a week, Throw away one physical item you no longer need, such old clothes, and one thought that holds you back, such, I need to be perfect. Every morning, write, today, I choose to let go. And finish it with something tangible, like control over traffic, or emotional, like guilt for a mistake. Journal of Liberation. Before bed, identify 3 things you don't have to control, such as other people's moods, and express gratitude for that liberty by thanking yourself. Give the appreciation practice a shot today. Acknowledge 3 things you don't need to control and experience the release before going to bed. Should this action speak to you, please comment, freedom, your bravery motivates others. Subscribe to the channel and find, in future videos, how simplicity brings peace to help to shape this path. An old Indian story tells of a sculptor toiling around the clock on a marble statue. A disciple inquired, Master, how do you attain such perfection? He answered, every chisel stroke is a decision. I take out what doesn't fit to show the beauty already there. This narrative shows one of Buddha's most deep insights. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. Every decision, no matter how little, is like a chisel stroke sculpting the monument of your life. Imagine 2 situations. Scenario 1, you're late for a meeting, caught in traffic. Your mind sprints with ideas like, this always occurs to me. The world is against me. Stress accumulates and you become angry, so affecting your day. Scenario 2, in the same scenario, you take a deep breath and consider, I can't control the traffic, but I can decide how to react. You watch the scenery or pay attention to an uplifting podcast. You come more calmly and prepared to behave clearly. Buddha tells us that neither situation is random, both are outcomes of mental patterns developed over time. Before showing in the world, conscious action starts in the mind. Your ideas are like invisible seeds sown in the ground of your brain. Some sprout fast, impulsive reactions, while others develop slowly, deep habits. Wisdom is in watering just the seeds that will produce peaceful fruits. For instance, toxic seed, nothing ever works out for me. Nurturing seed, every challenge is a chance to learn. Which will you choose to nourish today? Review 3 choices from the day in 5 minutes at night in a daily mental audit. Consider, did this decision bring me closer to chaos or peace? Record your thoughts in a notebook. For a whole day, trade every internal critique for a useful inquiry. Change, why am I so distracted, to, what can I do to focus better? What can I do to concentrate more? Pause and consider, does this nourish my mind or just distract it, before opening social media or answering messages? Try the before clicking ritual today. Give the before clicking ceremony a shot. Before launching any app, take 3 seconds to consider its goal. Should this stage speak to you, please comment, awareness, your path motivates our community. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to learn the craft of creating a meaningful life. Every new video is a weapon to turn ideas into allies rather than adversaries. Picture a calm river whose waters accurately reflect the surroundings and sky. Imagine a storm now agitating its banks, sending dirt, branches, and leaves into its flow. Once clear, this river now appears wild and out of control. But even in chaos, the water keeps flowing, promising clarity after the storm. This picture challenges us to consider our own times of uncertainty and how we could discover peace steering the currents of life. Often, when the mind is like this chaotic river, we try to push an instant remedy by hasty ideas or impetuous actions to quiet the waters. But what happens if, instead of responding, you decide to watch? Imagine yourself caught in traffic or waiting in a lengthy supermarket line. Pause rather than allowing annoyance to control you. For a time, shut your eyes and concentrate on your breath. Then let the air exit, softly carrying away some of your load. This easy activity connects you to the now and helps you to see clearly in the midst of turmoil by means of an imaginary anchor. This is practice, not magic. Every seed sown calls for ongoing attention, even if outcomes are not immediately apparent, much as caring for a garden. Likewise, every time you decide to watch your breath or recognize your thoughts without judgment, you cultivate your mind with a quiet that can slowly flower. For instance, rather than reacting angrily, consider changing your strategy during a conflict with a family member or coworker. Consider how you would feel if you were in their position. Just as sunlight pierces through storm clouds, this change of viewpoint can transform struggles into chances for connection. Small daily rituals are another strong approach to practice this presence. Upon rising, spend a few minutes appreciating something straightforward, such as the sound of birds or the scent of fresh coffee. Write down 3 items you don't have to control before bed and rejoice in that freedom. Every one of these times is a quiet reminder that tranquility is not far away but rather available right now. With keys that may open doors to a more fulfilling existence, we have come to the end of this path. Remember, real change is in practicing, not only in hearing. Which of these lessons will you bring into your day today? Comment your thoughts, your knowledge might guide others. And if this material has motivated you, subscribe to the channel. Every new video invites you to investigate more deeply the knowledge inside all of us. Spirituality merely asks presence, not perfection. Gratefully and peacefully until the next stop on the road.